and a blue velvet jacket.
Hey guys, this is James LaFleur with the Impossible Channel, and you're watching John Lennon and Flat Earth. Now, I don't know if you have watched my last video on Bruce Lee and Flat Earth, but this one is gonna shock you. Sit tight, because John Lennon might have died because he was going to expose that the Earth was a lie. Now, bear with me and let me explain why. I don't want to go into all those Beatles conspiracy details. There are too many, way too many, and we would spend countless hours on them. That could lead us actually away from what we're looking at. Okay, so let's just take into consideration that John Lennon was a dreamer. Indeed. And he was in a band called the Beatles. And the Beatles are common bugs depicted in ancient Egypt. Now let me read it for you here, guys. This is very interesting. Scarabs were the popular amulets in ancient Egypt. They survive in large numbers and, through their inscriptions and typology, they are an important source of information that for archaeologists and historians of the ancient world. They also represent a significant body of ancient art. For some reason that is not exactly clear, amulets in the form of scarab beetles have become enormously popular in ancient Egypt by the early Middle Kingdom, approximately 2000 before Christ. Now, let's just remember that in ancient Egypt, they believed that the earth was a disk. It was flat. In early Egyptian and Mesopotamian times, they thought that the world was portrayed as a flat disk floating in the ocean. So not only John Lennon was part of a band which represents a flat disk, he speaks about it in his song Imagine. I'm going to read it for you. Imagine there is no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us, only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there is no countries. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for. So actually, John Lennon is telling you that it is all bullcrap. Right? And he's actually rubbing it in our faces. Now, you may say, I am a dreamer, but I am not the only one. And I hope someday you will join us, and the world will be as one. Now, this is the part I show you the UN map, the UN flag, and I tell you, my friend, he knew what he was talking about. He was talking about Flat Earth. Now, his band name, I'm going to repeat it again, his band had a name, the Beatles, which represented an amulet in the ancient Egyptian times where they believed that the earth was a flat disk. Now, let me just finish this and we will continue. Imagine no possessions, I wonder if you can, no need for greed or hunger, a brotherhood of man. Imagine all the people sharing all the world. Okay, so you may say I am a dreamer. I'm going to finish here. You may say I am a dreamer, but I'm not the only one. I hope someday you will join us and the world will live as one. Well, so there are other dreamers. This is just for sure. Yeah, this is for sure. They all died, by the way. Jesus, Bruce Lee. I've spoken about them already. Now it's time for people to know. John Lennon was one of them too. Of course, he knew about it. The earth was not exactly as round as it seems, and that all these agencies are actually lying to us. Now, some even believe that Yoko Ono had something to do with his death. Who knows? The Chinese Tang were responsible for Bruce's, so whatever happened, it's all messed up. John Lennon was not a fool. Take a look at his opinion on Darwin. This is him saying, nor do I think we came from monkeys, by the way. That's another piece of garbage. What the hell is that based on? We couldn't have come from anything. Fish maybe, but not monkeys. Now, when he says about fish, he's talking about the fish gods from the Tassili Desert, right? Or, who knows? Or from the Dogon tribe, right? I'm just gonna continue. I don't believe in the evolution of fish to monkeys, from monkeys to men. Why aren't monkeys changing into men right now? It's absolute garbage. Oh, this is John Lennon speaking. And leaving trails, breadcrumb trails, like, hey guys, the earth is not what it seems. Now, he was killed for this, I'm pretty sure. And he goes on, so who is this man who at this point in the 60s knew that, all along they were lying to us? And he wanted to speak the truth, but he was killed before all that happened. The evidences are too strong. We can't just back away now that it all keeps adding up. DIY rockets have proven at more than 10 kilometers high altitude that the Earth is flattish. So, could John Lennon have known about it somehow? And in the aftermath of it all, this led him to to his death. Well, anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you subscribe and share, and I hope to see you again.